In 2 Timothy 4:11, Paul says that only Luke is physically with him in Rome during his second arrest. Common names in 2 Timothy with other Pauline works are Tychicus, Titus, Timothy, Mark, and Demas, and there's some others as well. For Mark, I added the other verses where he appears in the New Testament to show that those occurrences of where and what chronologically flow perfectly together. He's with Paul at the beginning, then booted out by Paul, then he's with Peter, and then he's reconciled back with Paul. For Luke, you can see that Luke is directly mentioned in 3 of Paul's letters. According to critics, though, only Philemon mentioning is authentic. Yet both Philemon and Colossians are prison epistles. The Philemon mentioning is with Luke and 3 others being so-called, or that is, Paul's calling them his fellow laborers. So we know Luke is with Paul in Rome during both of his arrests now. The other mentioning is in Colossians 4:14, where Paul called Luke the beloved physician. This is where we get the understanding that Luke was a doctor. Now, since we have Luke with Paul in Rome in 60 to 62 AD, is that we can make an inference of where Luke was referring to himself in the book of Acts. In Acts 28, we know that it's the last chapter of the book that describes Paul's journey to Rome. Within that journey, the author says, "We and us went with Paul to Rome." Textually, this perfectly aligns with those listed in Paul's 4 prison epistles. That includes Luke. Guys, I'm going to keep saying this over and over, but the narrative flows and connects perfectly together.